And what is up guys, Fad here, and today we're back for a new video. There will be a new vlog coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And anyways, let's get started. Today we'll be ranking some Persona games, right? I haven't played all of them, so we're only going to be ranking the modern ones that I've played. As you may see, Persona 3 Reload is not included in the tier list, right? But I'll give it a ranking in the end of the video, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyways, let's get started. Persona 3 FES, I think, is a great game, right? I'm gonna put it in A tier. The reason I'm putting it in A tier is because, although it's a very fun game, right? Like, not being able to control your party is kind of a big bummer for me, right? Even though the game is made for that, right? The absolute RNG and not having control just adds a layer of stress to the game, right? Which kind of ruins the enjoyment, in my opinion, but I still played this game and it was really fun, right? Even regardless of that, like, you can still have a great experience with this game, right? But I would not recommend this as a first Persona game, since it's pretty difficult. So I recommend you play Persona 4, Persona 5 before giving it a shot, since it's very difficult, right? Next up, we have Persona 3. Oh, crap, I forgot. Persona 3 should be the one in A tier, and Persona 3 FES should be in S tier. Because Persona 3, right, is pretty much the same, right, as Persona 3 FES, but Persona 3 FES adds the answer, right, which is a nice challenge, right, but the existence of the answer is controversial. I think it's canon. This game fixes glitches of Persona 3. I should have ranked Persona 3 first, sorry guys, but yeah, anyways, with Persona 3 Portable, you get to control your party, the gameplay is much better, but, right, the fighting aspect of the game is much better, but you lose the ability to walk, right? You have to use like a really weird thing to move. I don't know how to describe it, I'll put it up on screen, but it's kind of complicated to use, and like, it's not really complicated, it's just like boring, and it kind of ruins like the atmosphere of the game, in my opinion. Not only that, they removed all cutscenes, right? And the Persona 3 cutscenes are absolutely incredible, right? I love Persona 3 cutscenes, and honestly, that's kind of what ruins Persona 3 Portable. But they did improve on the fighting mechanics, so that's why I'm putting it above normal Persona 3. But in terms of like story and like enjoyment, Persona 3 FES is like the much better game in terms of that, right? Not only that, Persona 3 Portable does not contain the answer, right, which kind of ruins it, right? Next up, we have Persona 4. Okay, so Persona 4 is like probably like the easiest and the hardest Persona game at the same time. Why am I saying this? Is because if you want to get the true ending of the game, right, you have to max out every single social link. It has the hardest social aspect out of any Persona game, right? You may be thinking Persona 3 FES, Portable, and Persona 3, right? You can only like max up one female social link, right? Or else it might break some of your other ones, right? You may think that's difficult, but Persona 4, you have to max out every single social link to get access to the true ending, and I think that kind of ruins the game, in my opinion, right? Making it too difficult. The story of Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden, they're pretty much the same, but I think Golden is the best version of the game, right? Persona 4 is still good, but I don't think it's as good as Persona 3. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me re-rank this. Persona 3, we're gonna put it here, right? Persona 4 is going there, and honestly, I think we're gonna leave it like this, right? Next up, we have Persona 5, right? Persona 5 it's kind of a bummer. When comparing it to Persona 5 Royale, it's kind of a bummer, but, right? But it's still a decent game. This is a game that kind of made Persona popular, right? This is the games most Persona, like non-Persona fans think of when they hear Persona. It's the game that made Persona known throughout the world, right? And honestly, for how much this game like is, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it above Persona 4 and Persona 3 Portable, right? Next up, we have Persona 3 Reload. Okay, let me re-rank this before I get any angry comments. I'm gonna put Persona 4 Golden behind Persona 4. Okay, I'm gonna put Persona 4 the Golden in front of FES. I'm gonna put Royale in front of FES. And now, this is where Persona 3 Portable Reload comes in. I'm gonna put Reload as the top of S tier. I think Persona 3 Reload is the best Persona game there is, right? Especially after like the Answer DLC dropped, there's no Persona game that'll be able to compare to it. Not only that, right, even though there's a couple glitches as you may have seen in my like latest YouTube shorts, but other than that, like it's a really fun game. The only thing that bothers me, right, is that like if you're like, I played Persona 3 FPS before I played Reload and I was used to the original voice actors, so getting used to new voice actors is kind of a challenge. And yeah. Anyways, if you liked my video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and tell me what your favorite Persona game is. See you on the next one. Goodbye.